Good morning again, everyone, and we want to get right to this Fox News alert because we do have some brand new video in from the Israeli-Gaza border. Violence is intensifying there as the attacks rage on for the 8th day. All right, those blasts you're seeing come an hour after a bomb exploded on a bus.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy.
A bus in central Tel Aviv, right near Israel's military headquarters. More than a dozen people were told were wounded. The attacks coming as Secretary of State Hillary Clinton tries to broker a ceasefire.
Those weren't too far from our camera location.
Yeah.
All right, we have live team coverage right now. We have Peter Ducey in Washington, D.C., but we start with Leland Vittert, who is in Tel Aviv, the scene of the bus bombing. Hey, Leland, what a way to start the day.
Good morning. The words from someone who works right near where this bombing happened. Here we go again. This harks back to the days of suicide bombings on buses in and around Tel Aviv that would kill many. The terror in the streets is what they called it. And they're pretty good at cleaning this up. Just about 2 hours ago was the explosion here that wounded 12 people, one of them seriously. And we don't believe this was a suicide bombing, but rather a bomb put onto the bus. And you can see the damage inside was extensive. According to some eyewitnesses, this happened right around lunchtime, and the bus wasn't perhaps all that full when this bombing happened. The fact that it is not a suicide bombing indicates that it is probably not Hamas or Islamic Jihad trying to derail the ceasefire talks, although the effects on the ceasefire talks is still yet to be seen. This is a very fluid situation, as it always is in the Middle East. Overnight, we had a number of additional rockets fly into Israel. 20 people injured, another 2 people killed yesterday. So now the total inside Israel is 5 people killed. The Israelis were pounding away yesterday at the Gaza Strip and continued their air assault today. They blew up a number of smuggling tunnels, they said, that was connected with Hamas, and then continued to individually target Hamas militants in airstrikes to try and begin to take out the middle echelon of Islamic Jihad and Hamas's organization. Remember, last night around 7 p.m. local time, there was a lot of discussion of a ceasefire agreement. In fact, there were some off-the-record confirmations from both the Hamas Islamic Jihad side and then also from the Israelis that a ceasefire deal was imminent, quote, within hours. And that seemed to fall apart last night. Whether the entire talks have fallen apart or whether it's simply a lull in the negotiations, and then we will move closer as Secretary Clinton now flies as we speak into Cairo to continue these with the Egyptian president and then also the Hamas leadership who the Egyptians are talking to is yet to be seen. But clearly from the Israeli perspective, this is definitely seen as a major setback and what a lot of people here had hoped would be a ceasefire coming in the next 24 hours. Back to you in New York.
All right, Leland, thank you very much. Well, we'll see.
I will go to Israel, where I will urge the Israeli leadership to end the violence and firmly reiterate that Israel must respect its obligations under international law, including international humanitarian law. We all must recognize that Israel has legitimate security concerns that must be respected in accordance with international law. But a ground operation would be a dangerous escalation.
دعم الدبلوماسي وجهود